Hey everybody, it's Jared here at Big Pine Sports. We're just getting ready to install the Voswitch system on the Jeep. Heavy duty, supposedly. Light bars, lights, air compressor, stereo, fridge, cameras, accessories, lights, etc., etc. So this one is for the JL Voswitch JL 300 switch control system. Let's check it out. So we're getting ready to install some rock lights, some light bars, and all that, and wanted to use this module or a module to control everything. Got some wiring. Don't know what's in there. That's gonna go in the cab. Looks like the system is pretty well one unit. This is going to mount up under the hood, and this is how you're going to be able to control everything. I'm guessing in this is going to be our switch plate. Yes, it is. So you'll be able to customize the labeling for your switches. Looks like it's pretty well just plug and play together there. We're going to bring you along for the process and let you know what the install looks like. Looks relatively simple. First step, you're going to simply remove this stock bolt, put the device into position, reinstall the stock bolt as well as the supplied 10mm bolt. That location is already there from the factory. Step 2, you're going to uninstall this panel with the Torx 40 that comes with your kit or with your Jeep. You're going to then route your wiring along here up to the switch panel through the hole that's already in the dash. We're going to come up along here, zip tie it along the way, install it right up here. We're going to need to tip the windshield forward, so we're going to come on the inside, and on the inside you've basically got a screw on each side right here and another screw right here. There's no reason to flip the windshield all the way down. The wipers are going to be in the way. You only need to move it out a couple inches. Next, you're going to remove this top panel and the lower panel. Be sure and do the top panel first. There is a screw right there that mounts the top or the bottom panel, so there's no way you're going to get that bottom panel out without doing the top panel first. Phillips screwdriver there will get the job done. I don't recommend unplugging anything. Don't know if it'll set off some codes or faults or anything. I don't think it's necessary to unplug anything at this point. So where is the module going? It's actually going in that small little cubby right there. So I've got the top taken off, gonna undo the bottom here. We're gonna have access to uninstalling that cubby and putting in the control module. As you get ready to install the module, you're going to need a 5.5mm to take 3 screws out, one there, and one in the other side. This storage pocket is going to come out, and then you're going to reinstall or install your switch panel. Correction, there's actually 4 screws. There's only 3 in the control module, but there's 4 to pull this out. There is this connector right here. I ended up breaking it. It's off of the storage pocket itself, so it's not a big deal, and it won't go back on the back of the module, so we'll end up just zip tying it on the back. There's a look at the factory pocket that you're pulling out. You can see where that tab was that broke off. Not a big deal because we're not going to need it, and you're going to have 1 extra screw left over. You're then going to hold this up into place and screw it into position with the 3 factory screws that you pulled out. Okay, so now you're going to take your wire, and there's plenty of room to shove your hand up, your left hand up in here. You're going to be able to pull it out here with your right hand, and then I'm just routing it along the bottom to get back over to where I'm going to plug it into the module. You can't screw it up. It's got a keyway on it to get it plugged in. Just secure it nice and tight. Zip tie everything up and reinstall the dash. We've got it back together. Looks awesome. Great fit. We've routed the wiring across the bottom and up this A-pillar. If you peek in there, you might, there you can see, nope, that's not even the wire. Somewhere back in there is the wiring. I tucked it back in nice. A lot of you may end up zip tying your wiring up on the dash. I've decided to locate it right here to eliminate the possibility of it coming loose under the dash. I also didn't want it up here in the engine bay. I wanted it to look as clean as possible. Seemed like it made sense to store it all in the way right there. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, next step, you're going to take the power wire over to the battery, just like that. And then you do have your ground wire as well as your trigger if you want to have it to an ignition switch, if you will. I selected to have mine go have the ability to turn on without the ignition on, so I could turn on my rock lights and all that if I'm just chilling off the side of the road. I took and put both wires in a wire loom and routed them over to the battery. It looks a lot cleaner that way with the small wire loom. I brought the red wire over in case I ever did want to hook it up to a keyed switch. That's what the switch wire is for. Very easy install at this point. We're going to get some accessories hooked up